guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sonia, and today we are lightly going to go over what I may or may not be reading for the 2026 R Fantasy Bingo card. By the way, there's two cards. One's an April Fool's joke. So you have to go to the card right next to it to figure out what the actual card is. Just be aware. But anyways, I'm going to go through each of the prompts. If I have a book, it's in this big, huge stack that's behind me. If I don't, I'll just let you know. I will find it when I can find something. So, trans or non-binary protagonist, I'm going to have to find a book with that. I don't have one on hand. And then judge a book by its title. I know it's supposed to be like R fantasy, but I've been just really wanting to read this book. I usually have like one book that's kind of probably not. If I can find something better, I'll probably replace this. But right now, it's just Yellow Face by R. Kwan. Yeah, it's just. I think it's an important read, and she affects a lot of the fantasy genre, so probably something else right now. Translated, I'm just gonna do a manga. It's press or self-published. I don't have one, but I can probably find something in the library. Unusual transportation, I will probably find a book and I can add it to the thing. The Afterlife, I have the second book that I need to read for the Games Gods Play. And I know they're going to probably go, it involves Hades in the first one, so we'll probably have some little bit of Afterlight stuff in there. Game Changer, which is a game with a competition. I pick the Will of the Many. If it doesn't have it, it fits for a couple other prompts, so I will just find something else for it to fit. Vacation spots, and I know this is going to be really weird, but I picked a Feast of Crows. Not that I would want to go to these places in here, but I definitely, I would love to go to Spain eventually. I would love to go. There's some places that they filmed in Italy and stuff like that. So I picked it for that reason, not necessarily to jump into this book. 5 short stories. I mean, planning somewhere down the line to read some more Edgar Allan Poe. Older protagonist, Before They Are Hung by Joe Abercrombie. There's a couple older protagonists in there. Duology Part 1, A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. And then R Fantasy Book Club or Read-Along Book. It's gonna give me a chance to read Vita Nostra. And see if I like this. If I don't... Oh, this is translated too. Okay, well... But I have manga, so... But if you want it translated and you haven't read this book is translated. And then published in 2026. I probably will get something eventually. Explorers and Rangers. I am gonna read God Killer for this. I know they go on an adventure, and I'm just gonna count that. Duology Part 2, A Fire Endless, which is just the second part. One word title, Kania. It says dark academia romance. So I'm hoping it's a fantasy book. If it's not, I'll figure something else out. House of Beating Wings is for a non-human protagonist. She's a half fairy. And it seems like it's more of a fae world, so I'm gonna count it. That one was a hard one. I'm just gonna. And then First Contact, Annihilation. About first, I I had such a hard time with this R Fantasy bingo board, guys. Like last year, like I felt like anything I owned, I could put somewhere. Um, and I kind of wish they kept the square for like kind of like an any other media square because that was a lot of fun last year. Um, Voyage of the Damned is for murder mystery because it is, and then I have Royal Assassin for Squasher, which is over a 500-page book. I've never haven't heard like that, but okay. Feast your eyes on this. I don't have anything for that. I don't have anything published in the 70s. I did Firebird for political and court intrigue. I know it's in there. And then I do believe Andrea Stewart, and I could be wrong because I couldn't find a picture of her, but I do believe she is an author of color. I know this. It's been a while since I've read the first book, but this happens like in like a desert type area that were kind of reminds me like more of a Middle Eastern like India type thing. So um she could be white, and I will choose something else if that happens. But this is right now, this is what happens. So, this is not all of the books I could pick. I could find something else to fit any of these prompts. Or I can find something that actually fits one of the prompts. Like, I know I don't have any books that are set in the 1970s. I might have to, sorry guys. I might have to pull that one out and get the other one that I like, which is a fantasy from another media, which is really easy for me. I just update it with the latest anime I'm watching. As long as it's not One Piece, because I might have to use One Piece for something else this year, like Unusual Transportation, maybe. Um, Sorry, guys. I've had a migraine for probably about 4 or 5 days. And it's really like I like this is like me filming afterwards. I'm feeling a lot better, but it really took a lot out of me this time. Yeah, but there it is. This is gonna be a rough one. I'm gonna give myself a lot of grace with these. Just because if I could stop yawning, and that'd be great. Just because they are a lot more difficult of prompts. And I'm not even trying hard mode. If I hit hard mode accidentally, congratulations to me. Golden star. But I am seriously just gonna try to do easy mode. And just see how far I can get this year. I have not, in all honesty, I have not been in the biggest reading mode this year. I've been just doing other things. I've been playing I just finished like The Last of Us video game. Been playing a lot more video games. Been watching a lot of just stuff with my boyfriend. So we've been watching a lot more TV than we have. Sometimes we go in and out. Like sometimes like both me and him are really into video games, and that's really either one of us want to do, or we get bored with that and want to watch stuff. like when I was sick, like and for Easter we like binged all of Fearin', so we've seen the second season. We're caught up with like Invincible, like, and that's just kind of where I am right now. So having kind of a lighter like list, um and I might want to take some off of my 26 into 2026. Um so we will see. Um but there's books that I definitely want to just get off of my 2026. And there's like a lot of books in this stack that I've been wanting to read for a very long time. Excuse me. There's a lot of books for my Illumicrate shelf that I just, if I don't like it, I want to know so I can get rid of it. And yeah, that is it. Like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. I might talk about something soon with some of the other media, but I do want to go back to like talking about books and stuff. I've been talking about a lot of other media on this channel recently. And I kind of keep my channel open like that just because I get into different moods and stuff. So yeah, just if you're interested to see my journey through the 2026 R Fantasy Bingo, just yeah, hit that bell, hit that sub button, and you'll be notified and you can join me on this journey. Hopefully you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye.